My name is Jeff Wilson. By day, I invest in tech companies, and at night, I invest in sports cards. Join me on my journey to profit from the hobby we all love. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another episode. Wow. Guys, today was a big day. If you like seeing monster hits, you are about to see some in today's episode. Guys, I have been busting boxes of the 2019 Prizm Draft Picks because I wanted to find out, is this product, first of all, how is this product? Because you might remember a number of episodes ago when I was busting these little guys, Contenders Draft 2019, and I have never been more disappointed by a new product in my entire life than 2019 Contenders Draft Basketball. But I had a little bit higher hope for 2019 Prizm Draft Picks Basketball, which just came out a few days ago. I had a little bit of a higher hope for this product. And so I decided I was going to open some boxes in today's episode so we could see what type of return on investment you would get if you bought boxes of that product and opened them. And once again, wow. You are going to want to watch this episode, see what I pulled, and you are going to want to hear the return on investment I was able to get on these boxes because it surprised me. It actually shocked me. And I am really, really interested to share with you what I learned and get your reaction to it today. Before I do that, two quick announcements. First of all, as you know, I've been taking article submissions for my website, sportscardinvestor.com, and man, there is a great new article up there tonight. This article is called Using Cross-Sport References to Invest in Potential, Not the Steals. This is by John Torrey, and it's a really interesting story about how he used to try to buy cards. He used to try to buy steals. He used to try to buy bargain cards, and how he figured out that was actually costing him in the long run by doing that. And so he switched methods, and now he's buying players based on potential, and he's referencing other players in order to figure out what he thinks the price potential of cards that he's buying are. It's really, really interesting stuff. You have to read this article, Using Cross-Sport References to Invest in the Potential, Not the Steals. That is on my website, Sports Card Investor, right now, sportscardinvestor.com. Check that article out. And also, do not forget that I am giving away, I mentioned this in my last episode, this beautiful 2017-2018 Donruss Optic Holo Lonzo Ball, one of my favorites. Lonzo Ball, in case you couldn't figure that out. By the way, new set, check out Lonzo Ball, one of my favorite investment cards right now, 2017-2018, BGS 9.5. Love this guy. I really like the Optic Holos. To enter, there's only 3 days left in the contest. We're giving it away Wednesday afternoon. To enter, all you have to do is go to my Discord chat server, which you get to by going to sportscardinvestor.com and click on the Discord chat link in the main menu bar. Go to the Discord chat server, go to the giveaways channel once you're logged in. And in the giveaways channel, there's an announcement. Scroll up in the channel, there's an announcement where you just have to click an emoji. And by simply clicking an emoji, you are entered into the contest to win that Lonzo Ball card. So lots of exciting things happening, lots of things for you to check out. But let's get to the topic at hand. Let's get to today's big news. So listen, guys, I normally do not recommend buying boxes from an investment standpoint. People often ask me on my Discord chat or in my Facebook group, they often ask, does it make sense to buy boxes? Can boxes make a good investment? And my answer is, if you're buying boxes to bust them open and to pull the cards out, 9 times out of 10, that is not going to return a positive ROI for you. You're going to end up spending more money on the box than the cards inside. Now, buying boxes is like pulling a slot machine in Las Vegas. You're hoping for that one major hit to come out of the box. And that one major hit, which you might, which you pull only very occasionally, but if you pull it, then of course it makes that box have a huge ROI for you and it makes it very worthwhile. But it's very dependent, normally it's very dependent on you getting that one major hit in order to get a good ROI when it comes to most boxes. But is this box different? Could it be that in the age of Zion, buying boxes of the premier basketball sets that come out this year, is it possible that you could actually return a positive ROI? Because is there so much interest around Zion that even if you don't get an amazing hit, even if you just simply get a good assortment of cards, as long as that assortment of cards includes some Zions, is it possible that even without an amazing hit, you could return a positive ROI this year? It's going to be really interesting to see. And this product, Prizm Draft Basketball, gave us our first chance of really seeing that in action because this is a quality product. I was excited about Prizm coming out. This is the first year they have done draft picks for basketball. And of course, what a year they chose to do it, with this being Zion's first year, obviously very intentionally timed that they would come out with that new product this year. But obviously the Prizm brand in basketball carries tremendous cachet. So is it possible that that Prizm brand can return a positive ROI? So what I did was I bought 5 boxes of those from my local card shop from Joe Davis, gotbaseballcards.com here in Atlanta. I bought the boxes for about $250 each. They're actually creeping up now in price. If you can get them for $250 at this point, I think you're getting a pretty good deal because they seem to be going higher and higher in terms of price. They're probably above that now. Most of the boxes you would find online, or you can buy them through Joe at gotbaseballcards.com. But I bought 5 boxes and I opened them specifically for the purpose of calculating ROI and adding up all of the cards that I got to see what is ROI going to look like on this product and what is ROI going to look like in the age of Zion. I brought my son Reeves in to open the boxes with me. You may remember him because he was the one who opened up these Panini draft picks, the Contenders draft picks boxes with me last month. And him and I had a bad experience on those. So I wanted to bring him back in to open up some hopefully better boxes. So I'm bringing him on the set now. We got about 5 minutes of him and I opening up the boxes. You're going to want to watch this because, oh my goodness, we pulled something. Take a look. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see what ROI we can get on the new Prizm Draft. And I brought my son Reeves in to help me today. All right, what we got, Reeves?
Some 2019 Prizm. And I really don't know how many openings I'm going to open, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, you need a hand?
5.
All right, we got 5 hobby boxes of Prizm Draft Picks 2019. We are going to see what kind of ROI we can get from busting these open. This is going to be fun. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going for some Zions. We are Zion hunting. Let the Zion hunting begin. All right. Ooh, very nice. Nice start to the pack. What do you got? You got a Zion? Very first card Reeves pulls out of his very first pack is this Zion All-American. Sweet. Let's put that over here for the close-up camera. Oh, that's not bad for the very first card. It's a pretty one. All-American Zion, cool. And my very first card was an RJ Barrett. Oh, whoa, look at this. I got a very beautiful Ja Morant. Ja Morant is the number 2 overall draft pick. Very beautiful Ja Morant, number to 199. That is a pretty card. Look at that one.
Jordan Poodle.
All right, so far we're only 2 packs in. We've already gotten, 4 or 5 different serial numbered cards and 2 autos. Clearly better quality so far than those Contender draft picks.
Oh my gosh. This might be number 2 a lot.
Oh, Reeves just pulled a Cam Reddish number to 99. Oh, that's a pretty crusade. That's a pretty crusade, Cam Reddish number to 99. Man, Duke fans gotta like that card. Really pretty blue there at the bottom.
I'm out of.
Very nice. Reeves just pulled a Kobe White auto. Kobe White was the 7th overall draft pick, went to the Bulls. Very nice auto there, a Kobe White auto. Very pretty card.
What kind
Oh, look at that card.
That's an original gold.
Wow, look at that card. That is, oh my gosh, that is number to 5. We just hit a Zion Gold Crusade number to 5. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful card. Okay, now we are talking. Our second box in. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful card. Wow, pretty card. Zion Crusade number to 5. Man, look at that card.
I'm freaking out.
Wow. Okay, this so far is everything Contenders Draft was not. Prizm Draft Picks, you have done well, Panini. I will give you some credit. You have done well. That is a beautiful pull. Oh man, that is gem mint condition. I got to go get some magnetic holders for that card. That is a really nice card. Yeah, grab me a magnetic holder. All right. Look at that, buddy, huh? Huh? What do you think? 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 What do you got to say? What do you got to say?
I'm in shock.
DeAndre Hunter Crusade. That's a pretty crusade from DeAndre Hunter. That one is number to 149.
Really?
DeAndre Hunter he's a good player. He's the number 4 pick in the draft, followed by RJ Barrett. I've got an RJ Barrett number to 199. Oh, wait a minute. What do you got? What do you got? Oh, a dual auto. Teammates from the University of Virginia. The University of Virginia, the champions from the University of Virginia, the Virginia Cavaliers. Teammates, number to 20. That is a nice hit, Reeves. College ties, number to 20. Dual auto college ties, number to 20. Wow, from the teammates from the University of Virginia, DeAndre Hunter and Ty Jerome. I loved watching those guys during March Madness. Wow, that is a sweet card. Show that to the camera, Reeves, and be proud of that thing. That is a sweet card. Dual auto, number to 20. Very nice card.
Subscribe and comment below. Which is a better pool?
Oh, that's a good question. Which is a better pull? Subscribe and comment below. Thank you, Reeves. This kid's doing my advertising for me. Look at that. Silver Zion. Actually, is that a silver? Yep, that is. That is a Silver Zion. Very nice Silver Zion pull. All right, look at that. Got myself a Silver Zion. Very nice. Look at that silver on that Zion. That thing is pretty. Woo! Look at that silver, Reeves. What kind
of card is that?
That's a pretty card. Look at that. That is numbered to 25. That is a cool card. Kind of like a little camo feel there. All right, Reeves. Good job, buddy. Awesome job opening up those packs. Great pulls. Prizm Draft.
I'm stressed.
You're stressed? You're stressed from the big pulls? Wow, lots of color. Wow, that was fun. I had a great time opening up those boxes with my son Reeves. Naturally pulling that awesome Zion card, of course, added to the fun and added to the excitement of opening up those boxes. But there were a lot of good cards, and I just showed you in that clip, I just showed you a few of the cards that we pulled that were really good cards. We pulled a lot of serial numbered cards, obviously a lot of autos, because every single one of these boxes has 5 autographs in the box. We got a lot of autos. So the question now becomes, did we make our money back on the boxes? Well, with that Zion pull, the answer quickly becomes yes. And we'll talk about that. But what if I didn't pull the Zion? What if that Zion didn't happen? Is it possible that even without that Zion pull, that I still could have made a positive ROI on those boxes? So here's what I did. I'm going to show you now all of the cards that I pulled, and I have gone back on eBay and I have looked at the price history of what these cards have sold for over the past few days. Now, there's not a long price history on eBay because these cards just hit the market because these boxes just came out recently. But I was able to find enough completed sales on eBay to be able to get a sense of the market, where it stands today. And so the numbers I'm going to go over with you are based on where the market is today. And I'll show you if we were able to make a profit or not. Now, how I did this was I divided all of the cards that I got into three batches. First of all, I took everybody who was drafted below number 13 in the draft, grouped them all together, and came up with an average price for every type of card I pulled for guys who were drafted below 13 in the draft. So those are your guys who are typically not super popular, not super sought after right now from an investment standpoint. Then the second group of cards was guys who were drafted between 2 and 13 in the draft. All of those guys are pretty big names. All of those guys are guys that people are after right now. That's a nice group of popular rookie players this year, drafted between 2 and 13, that people are looking to try to invest in. So that's the second group. And then the third group was all the Zions. I looked at all of the Zion cards individually and what those Zions have resold for, because he is such an outlier compared to the other guys in the draft. So let me show you all of the cards right now and tell you what the prices of those cards are currently going for, and then we're going to add it up and see how much money we made on these boxes. So starting with players drafted below number 13, I got one Crusade. That was a number to 99 at $3. I've got 10 silver autos, which I valued at $5 each. I got 2 green autos, which I valued at $4 each. I got 2 autos numbered to 199, which I valued at $5 each. 2 autos numbered to 149, which I valued at $5 each. 2 autos numbered to 99, which I valued at $6 each. 3 autos numbered to 75, which I valued at $6 each. 1 auto numbered to 49, which I valued at $7. So from that row, that's $116 worth of value. Now, these are the base cards that I got of players who were drafted below number 13. I've got 51 base cards in total of players lower in the draft. I got those at $2 each. I then have 16 silvers. Those are Prizm silvers, 16 silvers of players drafted below number 13 at $6 each. I have 5 purples at $5 each. I have 3 oranges at $5 each. I have 4 greens at $5 each. I have 200 out of these cards are numbered to 299. I've got 4 of those at $6 each. Cards numbered to 249. I've got 2 of those at $6 each. Cards numbered to 199. I've got 3 of those at $8 each. Cards numbered to 149. I've got 3 of those at $8 each. Cards numbered to 99, I've got 2 of those at $12 each. And cards numbered to 75, I've got 2 of those at $13 each. That's a total of $392 in base card and base card variations of players who were drafted below number 13. Now let's move to the top, to draft picks number 2 through 13. Draft picks number 2 through 13. I have 13 Crusade base cards of players drafted number 2 through 13 at $3 each. I have 5 Crusade silver cards at $10 each. I have 1 Crusade that's numbered to 299 at $10, 1 Crusade that's numbered to 249 at $10, 1 Crusade that's numbered to 199 at $20, 1 Crusade that's numbered to 149 at $25, 1 Crusade that is numbered to 99 at $30, and 1 Crusade that is numbered to 75 at $35. So that column of cards there is worth $219 of Crusades from players who were drafted 2 through 13. I then also have 4 All-American cards, of players who were drafted 2 through 13, those are worth $2 a piece. So that's another $8 there. Now let's look at the base cards and the base variations for players drafted 2 through 13. I have 27 base cards of players who are drafted 2 through 13 at $5 each. I have 3 silvers at an average of $18 each. I have 1 purple at $15, 1 orange at $15, 1 green at $15. I've got number to 299, $18. I've got one of those. 1 number to 249 at $18. I've got 2 number to 199 at $22. I've got 1 numbered to 149 at $25. I have 1 numbered to 30 at $40 and 1 numbered to 25. Beautiful camo card, look at that, at $55. Then in terms of autos of guys drafted in the top 12, I have a Kobe White silver auto for $40. I have a Cam Johnson green auto, $40 value. And then that college ties card, which Reeves pulled, of the DeAndre Hunter and Ty Jerome dual auto, number to 20. That is a $70 card according to eBay sales history. Then we get into Zion. I've got 3 Zion All-American base cards. Those cards are $8 each according to eBay sales history. 1 orange variation of that card, which is only about an $8 card as well according to eBay sales history. 2 Zion base cards, number 1 base cards, $38 each according to eBay sales history. And then the Zion Silver, number 64, the Zion Silver is a $180 card. And then my best guess, that Zion out of 5 gold vinyl that I pulled, no comparable sales history on that card. My best guess is that is a $500 card. And I base that on the fact that there were 2 number to 18 that sold for $280 each. This one is numbered to 5 and it is gold vinyl, which is a really popular release, really popular parallel that people really lust after. So I'm putting that as a $500 card. Okay, guys, so when you add all of that up, it comes to $2,107. $2,107 worth of cards. Now I bought 5 boxes, $250 per box. That's $1,250 that I paid. Now, granted, those boxes are going for a little more today, but I paid $1,250 and they're going for a little bit more, but not that much more today. Take $2,107 that I earned, subtract out the $1,250 that I paid. I actually got an ROI of $857. That is a 69% return on investment by opening up these boxes of Prizm Draft Picks. Guys, I am stunned because even without the Zion, let's take that $500 Zion out of the mix. Even without the Zion, I still would have had a return of 29%, a $357 return, even if I hadn't pulled that Zion card. And frankly, that shocks me. Normally, as I've said before, boxes are normally not a good investment, but this is an exception, at least right now. And it's going to be really interesting to see how the market continues and how other sets of basketball look this year. And could this be a year where breaking boxes of high quality basketball sets actually can return a positive ROI for you, even if you don't get a monster hit, as long as you get some Zions mixed in? Now, a few thoughts before you get too excited. First of all, the prices that I just showed you on all of these cards, that's based on where the market is today. And these cards just hit the market. So it's very possible that some of those prices will start to fall. It's very possible that the market will cool off a little bit and some of these prices that I just quoted you today will not actually be the prices that you could sell these cards for a week or 2 or 3 or 4 from now. So that's one thing to think about. Another thing to think about is, of course, I'm not taking into account selling fees. So if I were to actually go and try to sell all of these cards tomorrow, I'm going to deal with eBay fees or some other type of fee in order to sell all of these cards. So that's going to eat into profit and ROI as well. So it's not, factor in those various things. I am not suggesting that you go out and mortgage your house tonight in order to buy more of these Prizm Draft Picks boxes. But I am saying for somebody who likes to open boxes, like I do, like you probably do, even though I know it's not a good investment typically, for somebody who enjoys to open boxes, which I do, I am really enthused and excited that there is a box that I can now open, which is probably going to return a pretty decent return on investment for me. That's exciting because most of the time you're seeing negative numbers on return on investment, not positive numbers. So even with the fees and all of that stuff, accounted for, it's still good to know that you can come out potentially ahead on these boxes. And of course, not every box is created equal. Who knows, if you buy a couple of boxes, who knows what's going to be in there? It is always still a bit of a lucky chance. But I am more enthusiastic about recommending this particular product in terms of buying boxes than I have been in any other box product for quite some time. So there you go. A couple of other thoughts about Prizm Draft Picks. First of all, the cards are beautiful. I was really impressed with the designs of these cards. I think they did a really, really nice job, especially with all the different parallels. Lots of beautiful color, really, really well designed. Getting autos of the top 13 draft picks is difficult. I only got 2 autos of top 13 draft picks in all of these boxes, in the 5 boxes that I opened. I got a lot of autos, but most of the autos were guys who were below number 13 in the draft. So there's not that many autos floating around of guys in the top 13 draft picks. So that their autos are probably pretty scarce. And maybe more valuable than what the market realizes right now, because I'm not sure the market realizes how scarce they are. On the flip side, it seems to be a lot easier to get color of the guys in the top 13. Panini's put a lot of color variations, a lot of parallels into this product, and they seem to be pumping the top 13 guys more heavily in terms of color, as well as just their base cards. I got a disproportionately high number of base cards and color cards for guys in the top 13, and then a disproportionately lower number of autos of guys in the top 13. So if you're thinking about buying individual cards, if you're thinking about buying singles off of eBay, I might look at those autos for guys in the top 13 because I think that they're pretty rare, whereas I think a lot of the color variations and base cards are a little bit more common in this product. My final thought about Panini Prizm Draft Picks, it's time to bust some more boxes. I'm going to buy some more boxes of this product and open it. I had such a good experience and a good ROI opening up these first 5. I'm going to buy some more. And I am looking forward to buying more boxes of this product. Guys, I'm also extremely excited today to tell you about my next episode, Soccer Card Investing 101. We are going to be talking about soccer cards. I know a lot of you out there want to hear about soccer cards, and even if you don't know anything about soccer cards, you need to listen to my next episode because there is money to be made in soccer cards. Soccer cards are good, potentially very, very good from an investment standpoint. I think that they have a lot of potential. So I am sitting down next episode with a guy named Austin, who is one of the premier soccer card breakers in the United States. And we're going through all of the basics of investing in soccer cards. You're going to want to watch my next episode that comes out Wednesday. And please, so subscribe if you haven't yet, so you get notified of that episode. Please also check out that article on my website that I told you about earlier, using cross-sport references to invest in the potential, not the steals, by John Torrey. Tremendous article on sportscardinvestor.com. Go to sportscardinvestor.com. And while you're there, click on the Discord chat link and make sure to go to my chat server, go to the giveaways channel, enter the contest for this Lonzo Ball. I am giving it away in 3 days. You do not want to miss your chance to win this card. That's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Look forward to seeing you Wednesday for Soccer Card Investing 101. Take care.